over here! It has begun!
Right, everybody, let's start off with the shit first. We had three animated Mortal Kombat films, or TV show films. The first two was awful. The first one, it was, what was it called? Let the Journey Begins. It was so bad. It used normal kind of 2D animation, and then it had some CGI, which is worse than PS1. It is shockingly awful CGI.
One day, Scorpion met Sub-Zero in a battle to the death. They were evenly matched, and for a long time, neither had the advantage.
I thought I'd grab the box art of this. This is Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm, one of the TV shows they released. It's not the best. The special effects are shocking, but as a Mortal Kombat fan, I guess you got to own it.
Liu Kang, Princess Kitana, Sub-Zero, Jax, Sonya Blade, Nightwolf, Kiva, Curtis Stryker. Driven by purpose and bound by honor, these are the defenders of the realm.
Possibly one of the greatest video game movies of all time. We have the original Mortal Kombat film. Up there with Street Fighter. It's better than Street Fighter, to be honest. We had hope, finally, good video game movies. You know, Sub-Zero was awesome. Scorpion was awesome. We had Reptile, Shang Tsung, Goro. Also, we got a bit of a teaser at the end for Mortal Kombat 2, which later become Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which is awful. We had the kind of Shao Kahn appear at the end of the temple. Amazing soundtrack. They even use this in the later Mortal Kombat games. Really good techno kind of dubstep. Mortal Kombat opening, everybody knows. Fantastic. Really good characters. Really good film. Fingers crossed the reboot is going to be epic, and hopefully they can put the song in it. If not, reinvent the theme tune.
Ooh, now look at this. This little baby brings back memories now, doesn't it?
What, you used it to knife your mother in the back?
Nah. It put a big smile on your partner, though. Ear. To ear.
So here we have Annihilation. What can we say about this film? It is shocking. I think they miscast Shao Kahn. Although he had the laugh and he had the build, he was very short. We've got some shocking green screen in this. You can see the tears in the sky. And there's one scene where Shao Kahn walks into his kind of chamber of his generals, and he gets his big hammer, knocks Rain into the fire. That scene is repeated near the end of the film when I think Liu Kang is fighting Baraka. And when he falls into the flames, it's exactly the same scene. You know, I think Motaro was done justice here. I thought he looked very good. Shiva looked alright. Liu Kang, and Kitana, one of the only two returning characters. You know, they replaced Johnny Cage, Raiden, and Sonya. But yeah, it's a fun watch. Not as good as Street Fighter. They're both equally bad, but I've got more fond memories of Street Fighter than I have Annihilation. I remember walking out of the cinema hating this film. So here we have Mortal Kombat Conquest. This was a pretty epic TV show, to be honest.
In each of us, there burns a soul of a warrior. In every generation, a few are chosen to prove it. Centuries ago, in a time of darkness and fury, that fate befell three strangers, a monk, Kung Lao, an exiled god, Zero, and a thief, Taja, who have to defend our Earth realm from the forces of Outworld. By fighting for their lives, by fighting for their honor,
your soul is mine.
and by fighting for their realm.
It's the burden you must carry.
In a tournament called Mortal Kombat.
In the intro, we had a very young Christina Loken. Let's open this box up. I think this was the only one available in the UK. You have got individual volumes, which are these, but obviously individual. So we have a picture of Quan Chi there. You got Zero, Jade, and Kung Lao. Let's fold this out completely. So let's remove these discs and check what's underneath. Let's get these out gently. So underneath the disc, you've got the 5 volumes. Just put them neatly to the side. So let's quickly go through these. This is roughly about 400 minutes of series. Really, really good fun. You know, it introduces a lot of the characters from the games that weren't necessarily in the movies. You know, I quite like what they did with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and they do have an epic fight that I'll potentially, if I don't get copyrighted, I'll put at the end of the video. The main issue, or not the issue, this ended quite abruptly. And you thought Game of Thrones was bad. The ending of this blows Game of Thrones out of the water.
A traitor. Dead. 2 sorcerers. Dead. A queen. Dead. A daughter. Dead. A bodyguard. Dead. A thief. Dead. A champion. Dead.
Everybody died. We have 2 web shows. Legacy started off as like a teaser video on YouTube, but then it went on to be a massive series. This is episodic. So on the back, we've got Jack Sonya part 1 and 2, Johnny Cage, Kitana Melina part 1 and 2, Raiden, Scorpion Sub-Zero, really, really epic fights, and Sector and Cyrax. Really, really good underrated series that we never got, unfortunately, a series 3.
how it all began.
As you see, we've got Shang Tsung returning. We've got Casper Van Dien there from Starship Troopers as Johnny Cage. I think a fantastic choice with his immense jaw. We've got an evil Liu Kang there. It's the guy from Tokyo Drift, I think. Raiden there. It's not the first time, obviously, we've seen him with short hair. But we're not going to go into Annihilation any longer. So this was a longer series, to be honest. So you got Liu Kang, Kung Lao. I'll read through that. You got Kenshi there, Katana Molina, Johnny Cage. So this one, they do go into Outer World, and it is more like a film. Really, really fantastic series, and I do hope a lot of you will check it out. It's really underrated. So there we have Legacy 1 and 2. We also had a fantastic animated film last year, Scorpion's Revenge, loosely based on the original game, but a massive backstory on the character Scorpion. Check it out, it's fantastic, R-rated, it's gore galore.
Get over here! My God will avenge me. Damn your God.
Right, so the first figure we have is Sub-Zero. Got his little ribbon there. He's got an action feature where you flip his arm, he does a little karate chop. Good articulation on these figures. And yeah, this actually character does look like Sub-Zero. This is the G.I. Joe range of Mortal Kombat figures. There's the first figure we have, Sub-Zero. Next one we have is Scorpion, obviously very similar to the Sub-Zero. Action feature wise is very old, so they're not really working properly. Got articulation on the legs. As you see, common with G.I. Joes, the middles do snap. Unfortunately, that one's a bit damaged. Scorpion. There is the Scorpion figure. Very cool fig. Smoke. A bit of smoke action. Yet again, another different colour ninja. Flippy arm feature. These I remember going to Tesco's as a child, and even back in the day, these, I'm sure these were £8 each, so they were very expensive for what they were, but the only kind of video game kind of characters we had at the time. Smoke.
Liu Kang.
Let's take a look at some of the good guys now. We have Liu Kang with an incredibly long body. Amazing likeness there, as you can see. Same articulation. It can be a little bit wobbly, these figures. There is Liu Kang. Shot in the back. Liu Kang.
Raiden.
Lord Raiden. There he is. Played in the movie by Christopher Lambert. Camera's a bit dark today, but one of the only original sculpts we got there, because we've got the hat actually moulded onto the head. There is the Thunder God Raiden.
Sonya Blade.
Here we have Sonya Blade, the head sculpt. Bibs. There we go. Sonya. So let's have a closer look at these bad boys. They are the ninjas we have. Sub-Zero, Scorpion and Smoke. We have Liu Kang, Raiden and Sonya Blade. As you see in the background, we have Mortal Kombat 10, and the last boss on this one is Shinnok. We haven't had to fight him since Mortal Kombat 4. Let's do this. Right, it's time for Shinnok. I think it's such a boring character. In Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Shinnok is Shao Kahn's dad, and Raiden's dad, which I think was made up just for the films. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong.
Serve me or be extinguished.
Round 1.
Fight! So he does have a second form, which will destroy me. Well, I'm playing Hellfire Scorpion. A few nice hits in, but his damage isn't. His health isn't going down that quickly, to be honest. Come on. This round's mine. Or not. Right, a little bit slow there. What?
This is the end of you.
Just dust himself off there.
Fight.
Right, okay. Excellent. Good start. Levitation normally works. There we go. My favourite two characters are Scorpion or Sub-Zero. They're like Ryan and Ken from Street Fighter. Get over here! Nah, I ain't gonna get me a set. Guy in a set. My round. Oh, getting up, I see. Blinded by the lights.
Tremble before me as I absorb Earthrealm's power.
Oh no.
Final round. Fight.
Corrupted Shinnok. This shouldn't be a problem, it should be a piece of peace. Well, it's really close one, guys. I'll retract that piece of his statement because he's actually
Finish him.
right. He ain't gonna finish me. Brilliant. Right, at least it starts me back at that fight, so I haven't got to do the whole thing. And there's my head. Excellent.
Shinnok wins.
Thank you, Shinnok. Well, I'm retrying.
Final round. Fight.
So this is my round. I'm going to get in the better of me twice. Get over here. Come on, that's it. Two more. That's it. Well, damn, boy. This is mine. Thank you very much. Almost a 5-minute fight there.
Remorse for his role in resurrecting Shinnok weighed heavily upon Scorpion's soul. His desire for vengeance had brought Earthrealm to the brink of destruction. Scorpion offered to perform harakiri to atone for his offense. But Raiden suggested a more productive alternative. Instead of death, Raiden sentenced Scorpion to life. He imbued Scorpion with a small portion of the Jinsei's power, linking him to Earthrealm's essence. Scorpion and his Shirai Ryu clan would protect the Jinsei and Earthrealm forever.
This is it. Here we have Mortal Kombat 11, and the last boss on this, I think, is Kronika. Let's do this.
Never ended, Sub-Zero. It will end today. Round one, fight.
Time to fight Kronika.
I have been expecting you.
What she'll do, you'll hit her about maybe about 10 times. She'll disappear, bring out another character, destroy them, appear again, another character, destroy her, done. And she'll change the environment as well. Let's do this. Scorpion. This here energy is going down very, very quickly. Excellent. And there she goes. Oh, we've got Cassie Cage, Sonya and Johnny Cage's daughter. No problem. Okay, I'll speak too soon. Come on. Done. Now she'll literally change the environment with a globe there in the background. The prehistoric times. Chronicle with a K. Come on. Done. Gareth is another new dude. I'm almost gonna die. Shit. Not a problem. Now with the final fight with Kronika. To be honest. If I dodge, restart. You can.
I made my future self a promise that I would not stay mired in the past. But once I controlled the hourglass, I could not keep that promise. I had to restore my family. Over and over, I crafted the sands of time. Yet in every new timeline, my family's tragedy repeated. I was powerless to change it. After eons, I learned the truth. Kronika was not alone. She was one of many titans, each more powerful and ancient than the Elder Gods. It is they who conspire against us. Myself, my family, we are pawns in their game. Why? I do not know. But I will find out. And then I will have vengeance.
So here we have Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, and the last boss on this is Dark Khan. That's a fusion of Shao Kahn and Darkseid. Let's do this. I'm not the best Jax player, so you may see repetitive moves here. These are working quite well. Keep doing it till he blocks me, then I'm going to have to change my strategy. We're doing well. Come on. Not so hard when you ain't got your hammer, are you, mate? Guns, guns, guns. Back off. Guns, guns, guns. This is working. Right. It's now become the Jack's gun show. Impressive 0% damage there. Guns, guns, guns. Door, 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 door. This is, yeah, apologies for the boring fight, but it's kind of working. And then he hits a rage on me and destroys me. Come on, Jax. He's doing better than he did with the fight against Mortaro in Annihilation. Though beat Mortaro, he did get a bit of a slap in that movie. Right, now he's blocking the guns. Not anymore. Perfect rage same time, that's it. This is the fight, this should be it. Come on. Keep you calm. Keep you calm. Gets up. It's right. It's alright, guys. Third round. One is going down. Seems to be working. Get back to the glory kicks. Oh. I know as soon as he gets near me, as soon as he grabs me, I won't get another hit in. So apologies, the gun show will commence. You're down.
Jax wins.
Badly injured in the melee with the otherworldly invaders, Jax knew he must enhance his cybernetics to save his own life. He underwent massive anatomical restructuring, replacing most of his body with mechanized, fully armored versions. Jax is now more powerful than ever, but at the cost of his humanity.
Here we have some images from the new Mortal Kombat reboot, set to be released the 16th of April on HBO Max. Also, we have a really cool, very short clip of Sub-Zero. Ex-WWE wrestler Nathan Jones has been seen on set, but is he playing Shao Kahn? Looking at these pictures, he may be playing Rico.
Super Nintendo on the block. We used to laugh at our parents getting shocked. Now that we're older, we're less mature. Fatalities will never lose their allure. Call up your friends and tell them be here by 9. They're gonna watch Sub-Zero rip out your spine. Finish it.
Where are you?
Here.
You killed Perone. And you killed my sister. This battle is between us now. To the death. You're finished. Finish him.
Zero. Got him, come on. Scorpion!